Yeah, this one time we went down to Rodney King's house because he was having a barbecue, and Theo invited us. He said there'd be a lot of ribs, and so we were just hanging out, drinking beer, and fucking getting stoned and shit. And I was walking around because it was Rodney King's house, just looking around. I was walking around with Theo, and I looked in the bathroom, and in a tub in a plastic container was a lot of soapy water and a lot of dildos and butt plugs. And I said, "Oh man, so Rodney King's into that kind of shit." And Theo Huxtable said, "No, those are mine. I use those things." And I said, "Well, what do you mean? You put them up bitches' asses and shit?" And he said, "No, I had the bitches put it up mine, and then they start licking my paws and shit, and sometimes they just rip it out." I just couldn't believe it, but, it sort of made sense. I mean, Theo Huxtable's a lot like Babe Ruth. I mean, it's a lot of fucking everything. He's addicted to everything, gambling, food. It doesn't matter with Theo. He just fucking loves shit, and so he just takes it all the way. He won't just have one hot dog. He'll have like 25 and shit. So it didn't really surprise me at all that he had butt plugs and shit. He's into that kind of crap. It's cool. Is Theo Huxtable gay? I don't really know. I do know this, that him having to be in a lot of animal shelters in the pound and everything, it clearly affected him, and he's probably got post-traumatic stress disorder or something, It probably relieves the tension and everything, having a broad, put a dildo up his ass and then, be licking on his paws and shit. I think Theo's straight. It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. He's an addict. He loves everything.